Just going to give a rundown on the rebuilt Fischbein 400 sewing system. This one has a slightly longer 2700 in feed. So we'll just start at the back here. Back panel, we have the main power here, on off. We have some indicator lights, the safety switch. So the sewing head has to be pivot closed. The safety switch light is on, must be on before the system will run. And then just sewing on and cutter on, just indicator lights for troubleshooting. And then on the front here, we have the system running indicator light, stop and start switches. And I'll show you the safety switch. So if we loosen this clamp, flip this up and pivot the pin out, pull the pin out, now we can pivot the head, and the safety switch is right down here. Okay, so that when the head closes, it activates the switch, and that allows the system to run. So as soon as the head is, as soon as the sewing head is pivoted open, shuts the system off for safety reasons. Just lock that in. Coming around the side here, we have our pneumatic system. So just regular M-style quick connect. Our regulator, our pressure is down a bit. Normally our compressor's off. 90 PSI is what it runs at. This is the air valve. To test it, you just push the blue tab, cutter on. Okay, that just activates the thread cutter down here. Okay, these are the flow controls, the speed controls. They're set so that it cuts quickly but doesn't bang. Heading to the back here, we've got two 20-pound thread cones. So thread goes up through the eyelet, through this eyelet, down through the front. And then for the threading, you can refer to other videos and information sheets. So that's for the main needle, which is the needle at the front. For the looper needle, thread cone at the back, again, up through the eyelet, down into the bracket here, and so on. Just one little thing here. It goes through the hole and it goes over top of the roll pin, around and then down. Okay. We have the photo eyes. So we have the first photo eye here. So this one, PE1, it controls the sewing motor. And it's closed right now. There is two adjustable timers in there. One of them is the start delay time. So when the bag hits the photo eye, delay until it starts. I think it's set all the way down at 0. And then the second timer is when the trailing edge of the bag passes the photo eye, there's a delay until the sewing shuts off. Okay, so there is more information about those in the book. Photo eye number 2. Same photo eye, does not have the timers in it. This one, just when you block the photo eye and then unblock it, it operates the cutter, and the cutter goes on for about 0.4 seconds. I'll just demonstrate that here. We start, and then, so blocks, and then, yeah. Okay, and then with the sewing, again, block it. So you'll see it starts immediately, but delays to stop. So, and delay to start. So those are the two photo eyes. And let's see. Oh yeah, oil pressure. We've got it marked on here, 15 to 40 PSI. So you see when the sewing head runs. So anytime if you want to just run the sewing head, just block the photo eye. The main thing is to make sure that the thread is not getting all bunched up underneath the presser foot. Okay, so we can start it, block the photo eye to run the sewing head, and we'll see the pressure. Perfect oil pressure there. It's just a closed system. 1 liter of 20 weight oil just needs to be changed every 5 years or so. Okay. Thread tension, that's explained in the book. And yeah, I think that's about it. Height adjustment here, can crank height adjustment. The infeed, these are the tension screws right here. We've got it so that it's fairly firm, gripping the bag. Over time, they might need to be tightened up a little bit. Threading them in tightens, just puts more pressure on the infeed, but I think those are good. We've got guides here to guide the bag in. Smooth transition. And yeah, it looks like with the two photo eyes, the minimum gap between the bag is 3 to 4 inches. So you can have the bags quite close together. We just have our little tweezers here that just help when threading the sewing machine. The infeed motor is fixed speed, and the sewing head motor is, there's a VFD, a variable speed drive in the back for that. So if there's any issue there, just give us a call and we can sort that out. It's easy to adjust. And that is the rebuilt Fischbein 400.